I call out a walk. I pray this devil die and get every evil thing the Lord got to give. And listen, I know you look at us in the state we in right now. Come Yashala. Come Yashala. Come Yashala. I know you look at us in the state we in right now. Black people on drugs and we suffering and dying. And I know it seems like you can do whatever you want to this people. I know it seems like this, but the time for glorifying yourself is soon at an end.
Shalom, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shabbarakatham, man. To all the warriors out there, man. This I.S.U.P.K. Kentucky coming out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohanna. Y'all voted, man. I got a question for you. How you feel? Do you feel that your hope has brought change? Do you feel that you made a difference? Do you feel that you waited in line and you going through everything that you went through is going to ultimately make a difference to your condition as a people? And I'm only speaking to Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian people, man. Has your hope brought change? Don't forget that the principles you running on are still back from Obama all the way back to Martin Luther King. Hope, change, having dreams, thinking that your oppressor can one day change. Now let's break down hope and change real quick. But as a matter of fact, let's get the definitions first. I want this to be thorough. Let's start off with hope. Barack Obama, the African, ran on hope and change. What is that? Hope, the definition. First of all, it's a noun. A person, place, or a goddamn thing. A feeling of expectation and desire for a certain thing to happen. That's what we need on hope. Because you hope, you have desires that the white man, your oppressor, will one day accept you, will one day treat you as an equal, will one day see you as human enough to respect, to see you human enough to not kill. You understand what I'm saying? To not mistreat. That's what your hope is about. And your hope actually comes from a dream. And I'm going to get to dream right now. Another noun, person, place, or thing. A dream is a series of thoughts, images, and sensations occurring in a person's mind during sleep. Let's not forget that Martin Luther King had a dream. And his dream basically was that the black children will be playing with the white children. The metaphor is that blacks and whites will get along. And in that time, that only took white people to change. At that time, black people, in Martin Luther King's dream and in his persuasion, the Christian church was ready to accept white people. They didn't need hope or change, but they were hoping that the white man change. And that is the definition of insanity, which I'll let you look up. I'll let you look up the definition of insanity. Keep getting hit over the head. Keep being disappointed, thinking you're going to get a different result. A different result is another way of saying change. You think the white man is going to like you one day. That's what you think. Well, voting isn't all the way counted yet. But of course, Donald Trump has declared victory. He has so far, with a few million left to count, I imagine, has 48, in some cases, 50% of the vote. So can we at least admit today that 50% of your country, your so-called fellow citizens, want white supremacy? Can you at least admit that? Can you admit that? They voted for a man that's open about white supremacy. And out of the voting bloc, it's about 48 to 50%. So your change is coming, it's coming from such a dead space, because you're expecting someone who wants to be supreme over you to change and see you as equal. It makes no goddamn sense, man. Akim, Akwath, which means brother and sister in Hebrew. The Most High wants you to change. The Most High wants you to have a certain hope, but you'd rather want change from man and hope from man. Let's read Romans 12 and 2 real quick. Let's read the book of Romans 12 and 2 real quick. And be not conformed to this world. Let me repeat that. And be not conformed to this world. Don't think that this white man is going to change for you, is going to accept you, because you have hope and change, because somebody had a dream. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous, I know, but sometimes we got to talk slow to let this ridiculous, this what's the name of that show? Ridiculousness. To let that soak in, man. To let that soak in. Your oppressor who wants white supremacy, you're hoping through him, not through the Most High, but through him. You hope through him he changes. Why is it through him? You're not following the laws of the Most High. So why would the Most High give you a damn thing? You're marching, you're voting, you're begging, you're conforming to this world is what you're doing. From the top, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed. Man, look. Transformed. If you transform something, what do? You change it. Do you understand that? That's the change the Most High wants out of us. Not through no goddamn Trump or white man or through his doctrine and his ways, through Christianity. No. He wants you, let me read again, but be ye transformed by the renewing, another change, of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High, man. Will of the Most High. Not the white man. Not his constitution. Not his Bill of Rights. Not the Declaration of Independence. Any state constitution. Any voting right. None of that helps. Because your renewal has to be through the Most High, man. Your mind. Because you're no longer conformed to this world. You understand that? Because we can only have hope in the Lord. Not man. Like I said, you are insane if you think that our ancestors, from black, Hispanic to Native Indians, when that oppressor made contact, they no longer wanted to be in his captivity or his bondage. Unlike idiot Kanye, we know it wasn't a choice. They wanted change then. And they wanted him to change. And you want him to change also, which is insanity. You've seen the results of asking him to change through hundreds of years. He will not. It is the 2020, a goddamn Buck Rogers date. 2020. And these people will still vote almost half of the voting blocks for a white supremacist openly, because I believe all of them are, but openly. Wants white supremacy. The country has told you what they think of you and your so-called fitting in. Your so-called hope and change, man. But let's talk about something, man, because this is all about hope and change versus the truth. Hope and change is insanity when it's not dealing with the Lord. And we can prove easily your hope and change. Martin Luther King, Obama, Reverend Cornbread, Al Sharpton, you name them, Jesse Jackson, you name all of those leaders that wanted that, they took it to the white man, asking. The Lord gives you permission once you have hope and change through him to demand it. That's the difference. This is hope and change against the truth. What is the truth? Let's just make it simple. The truth. Quality or state of being true. Let me read that again. Quality or state of being true. That which is true or in accordance with fact or reality. You understand that? You only have to hope or wish change on a dream. Non-reality. Something that you know ain't gonna happen, but you just want it so bad. You hate yourself so much, you just want to be accepted by other than. Do you understand that? The Most High brings your acceptance to Black Hispanics and Native Indians. Our righteous rulership. You understand that? So let's now get to Romans 15 and 13. Because like I said, hope, even change, as we read transformation, should only be through the Most High. Let's read. Now the God of hope. I'm going to just read it how it reads. Now the God of hope. The God of hope. Not no man. The God of hope. Fill you with all joy and peace in believing, that ye may abound in hope through the power of the Holy Spirit. The separate spirit, which is truth, which is fact, which is following the ways of Yahweh Shai Mashiach, which you mistakenly call Jesus Christ. That perfect example, which leads us to being perfect, which we would never vote or set ourselves so low that we would put a devil as the head of us. It'll never happen. Our hope would be through the Most High. Our change will be a renewing of your mind, because you will no longer conform to this world. You understand that? You won't conform to this world because your mind will be renewed through the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, man. Not no goddamn Constitution, Bill of Rights, or none of that Declaration of Independence that had nothing to do with any black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, just like voting doesn't. You are a pond. If Biden wins, no black man should ever be killed by police again. That hope and change. He's gonna change. You're not even black if you don't vote for Biden, according to Biden. You understand that? There should not be another abortion. Why? Because Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter now. Biden won. There should never be another black man kill another black man. Black Lives Matter. No black woman should ever be raped again. Black Lives Matter. No child should be sexually abused. Taken advantage. Black Lives Matter. Correct? Listen, once again, you are insane. Because BLM is Black Lesbians Matter. That's what it is. And guess what? The day Biden wins, if he does, a black man gonna be killed by police the next day. An abortion gonna be performed on voting day. Today, there's an abortion. Tomorrow, there's gonna be an abortion. Nothing is going to change because you haven't conformed from this world. You're still in the world. If you think the white man is going to stop killing you, you're insane. If you think the white man is going to somehow accept you because Biden won, don't forget half of the country's now mad if Biden wins. They're going to start coming into churches, killing black folks again and blowing stuff up and doing what white people do. But you think you've done something because you voted. You are insane. Now, let's go to this, okay? Because I'm going to end it with this. Because once Christ is your head, change, hope, it isn't needed. Do y'all understand that? If Christ is your head, what the hell you need change for? You only need change if someone wicked is in control. If your situation is wicked. Because if you're in a undesirable situation, you understand through your hope of the Most High that you don't have to change. Because the Most High got you. You're going through that for a reason. You won't change because a devil is pulling your strings. Your puppet show, there's a devil behind the curtain. So let's just read something real quick. Let's read Hebrews 13 and 8. Because with Christ, ain't no change. Straight up. ISUPK gonna be the same as 1969. Period. Ain't no change, man. Hope what? Hope what? We prepared for Christ to return. Through the law, statutes, and commandments, we're gonna be in good grace. Salakia, I use that term. We're going to be in good grace. We not Christians. We're going to live the Lord's law, statutes, and commandments. Let me read this right now, because there is no change if Christ is your head. Hebrews 13 and 8. Yahawashi Mashiach, whom you mistakenly call Christ, the same yesterday and today and forever. The same. And you Christians say Christian means Christ-like. So what change do you want? If you Christ-like, you don't want no change. You're not Christ-like. Ain't nothing Christ about you. That's why you beg, you march for change, because the man that you love, that Cesar Borgia, that white Jesus that you love so much, will never accept you. You know why? He can't. Newsflash, he's not real. Yahawashi Mashiach, a black man from the tribe of Judah, can and will never change. And once you see that, hope and change will never be comparable to the truth. Hope and change versus the truth will destroy that hope and change. Because that hope and change is hope and change of the devil. That truth is of the Lord. Choose truth. Shalom Yahweh Ba'Sham Yahweh Shabarakatah.
This for my people. This for my people. Yeah, this for my people. This for my people. This for my people. Yeah, this for my people. Put the white man, 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 put the white man. Invaded by the Spanish, did a whole lot of damage. Shit was outlandish, bags got branded. Split up all the families, then shipped across the Atlantic. So many died from the